and when it come back before the committee has no, you have no problem. It's like, okay, this is what we found, that the community is in violation, but there's no penalty. Who gets charged? Who's gonna get charged for that? That's a problem there. That's the biggest problem.
Understood, but if that is the case, and from the legislative audit, then there will be criminal charges, Mr. McNeil, because if those things are in writing and they are showing, I mean, I don't want to speak for law enforcement, but if they're saying, you know, all of these things were done, then that's when the criminal side would come in. I would tell you, I'd love to have a further conversation about fines or how the legislature would. It's just we get into a problem sometimes about what body then is overseeing that. Who do we have to create a position for this or whatever? But I'd love to have further conversations on, you know, how we can hold those folks accountable at a state level, that we don't have to go necessarily through law enforcement. And we probably could look at other HOA legislation and see what they're doing, and maybe it's something that we can tag on about. Because you know, there's many problems going on with CDDs that we're finding out, but there's also problems with HOAs. There's been legislation over the years. The problem is it's two different statutes, so you have to, you know, open one and open a different one, but that still doesn't mean that we still can't get parity or look at that. But I definitely would love to have further conversations, because yes, if people see that this is an opportunity